I am hitting with Tecnifibre X1 Biphase, 24 in the mains, 22 in the crosses.
Hello and welcome to the Tennis Jones review of Tecnifibre X1 Biphase string, the so-called Rolls-Royce of multi-filament strings. X1 Biphase, according to Tecnifibre, offers the player a comfort, feel, and crisp response. In other words, it's an arm-friendly string with good feel. Many reviewers have claimed that X1 Biphase is fairly close to playing with gut strings. I strongly agree that X1 Biphase is super arm friendly. Don't worry about paying the extra 8 to 10 euros for these strings. Your elbow and wrist will be most grateful. When it comes to playing with X1 Biphase, I found myself swinging slightly slower to keep the ball in the court. I strung my Tecnifibre T-Fight 305 XTC, 24 kilos in the mains, and 22 in the cross. Keep in mind, this is a multi-filament string. That being said, I should have strung the racket around 25 kilos in the mains and 23.5 kilos in the cross. Control is very important to me. Personally, you have to rein in the multi-filament string. You need to be confident that the ball isn't going to fly on you. The video clearly shows the occasional shot from me flying long. This is why players today are using polyester strings. They give you the feeling you can never hit the ball long. X1 Biphase has a gut-like feel. To get the most advantage out of these strings, you need to be a medium to heavy topspin player. Players who tend to hit flatter strokes need to be a little bit more careful. At the net, I loved the feel of the ball crashing into my string bed. The liveliness of X1 Biphase gives good energy return on the ball. Now we look at the point play. I loved serving with the X1 Biphase. The video clearly shows good movement on my spin serves. I don't have many highlights to show simply because Siri just played too well on this day. The question is, would I go into competition with X1 Biphase? The answer is no. That being said, I would definitely feel more confident hybriding X1 Biphase with, let's say, Solinco Confidential. In conclusion, I recommend Tecnifibre X1 Biphase if you are a player who has had arm trouble in the past. X1 Biphase is more lively than Tecnifibre Triax. Remember that Triax has 50% polyester fibers. Therefore, Triax has a more controlled feel. If you are a medium to heavy topspin player who is looking for a more powerful string, you might want to give X1 Biphase a try. Tecnifibre X1 Biphase is definitely a plush experience. A great string for tennis coaches who want a string that is easy on the arm. Senior players will enjoy the liveliness of this string. Competitive players, I suggest you hybrid X1 Biphase with your favorite polyester string. That's all, folks. This is Alain saying thank you for watching the Tennis Jones, and remember, we keep it 100.